All right, so we're in the middle. We're in the middle of the feast. Or no, have we eaten everything?
So you are in the middle of the feast, yeah.
That's what I thought.
After a little bit of talking and back and forth with the two courtiers that are sitting at the table with you, the dishes were brought out with by three individuals. One of them was like an old hunched over man,
Yep, and he's like
was an old
30 years
man.
younger now or something.
Yeah, which did not seem to change his physical appearance at all.
No.
Uh, yeah, he still looks real old. Um, yeah, so they each had a dish, and as you guys sort of started the meal, the old man's dish was judged, and you realize now what your purpose is to be offer critiques on this food, and you suspect if you say you don't like it, the cooks will be punished severely.
Yep. It's already been pretty apparent that
Yep.
any complaint is bad.
It's kind of weird though, because like it seems like the courtiers, the woman with the raven mask and the man with the long hair next to you guys, they almost want you to be harsh.
Mm-hmm.
Like they seemed disappointed when you gave positive critiques only, and they themselves tried to nip as much as they could.
Yep, I know. This is a weird, spiteful place.
Yep.
It's like they enjoy punishing people.
Yeah.
Surely not.
Hi, my name's Shadden. Last name's Roida.
Yeah, so to give you a recap of the dish that you ate, it was kind of like a beehive cake thing
Yep.
with
Yep.
this like very hot like burning sauce, which the little berries and slices of vegetable on it heal to
Right.
as the sauce like scorched your insides. So the soup, I don't know if either of you drank the soup. At
I don't
least yet.
remember.
And Amadine, I know, was faking eating.
I'm
Um,
eating.
you're eating. I don't remember if Amadine decided to start eating or
I don't
not.
think so. I think you're just
I
going
don't.
off of my description.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you got like a whole spell set up to like this whole intricate like
Food
invisible
system.
food system going on.
Yeah, it's
I don't remember what was.
it's what I could do on short notice.
I don't remember.
It's funny, like, if
funny
there's-
So the system is I take food up to my mouth area and like put the spoon in, and then like take the spoon out of my mouth, and
Yeah.
the food is gone, but it's just invisible.
Yep, and then you just put it back on your plate while it's invisible.
Yep.
Yep.
Like if someone was watching from the wings and knew what was going on, oh my god, they'd be like, "What the fuck is he doing? He's putting full spoons in his mouth, taking them out with just wet food now. What the fuck is he doing?"
Oh yeah, yeah. If someone could see what I'm doing. Yeah. Yep. And it's like, why is he being so careful when he brings the spoon back down to the plate? Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone that just sees invisibility but doesn't realize what you're doing.
Yeah,
They're
so
also soundless, by the way, if it matters.
yep, soundless too. So make any like food sounds.
You know,
Play the
And
game.
then when we realized that the food was full of mana, I had to do a channel mana spell.
Oh yeah, you sucked the man out of it too, just to make sure that it's all gone.
there's nothing residual on the plate.
Yep. I mean, there's a bunch of like just mashed up food chunks. Okay, so you go through it like that. If anybody notices your trick, Amadine, they do not comment on it. Which you suspect they probably would.
Yep.
Um,
I think I had to cash in like a steadfast or something for that, did I?
I don't remember.
Or was I lucky? Ah, who cares?
Yeah, so
Oh.
Gray,
Yeah.
you finish the dish, your slice of beehive cake.
There's my fucking sheet. Okay. Yes, I finished my cake.
Are either of you going to do anything about the side soup, which is it's this like unappetizing, like sort of gray color, kind of like, I don't know, like cement sludge
What the hell is this? I say.
with snail shells and some kind of like it kind of looks like noodles or something inside of it.
What is this? Some kind of noodle soup?
The woman courtier beside you kind of looks down at the cook expectantly, and he says, "It's snail soup with nerve clusters."
Is that it?
Dark marrow broth.
What is dark marrow broth?
Broth made out of dark marrow.
Well, right. Where the hell's that come from?
Oh, no.
Bones.
From creatures on this plane?
Yes.
Well,
All right.
all right.
Sam will
What he says.
non-approvingly add his comments.
You should do more research about where your ingredients come from.
And I say,
Just kind of like nod.
like, that, you know, or snail. What the hell is snail? Escargot. Like, I just make a thing about how that's fancy food back on Earthrealm, and a bowl of this would probably cost a lot of money, and blah 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 blah. And
Actually believe this?
what?
Do you actually believe that this would be valuable?
Me? If it was real and not fucking crazy magic soup.
Give me manipulation and persuasion roll because to sell them on the value of the
Okay.
suit.
Dude, if you keep it up, we're gonna have soup for breakfast tomorrow.
Shut up. I don't want no fucking soup for breakfast. We're not gonna be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Optimistic.
Um,
But you're probably right, since it hasn't actually been more than a day. The sun hasn't set yet.
No,
okay,
it's
so
right.
what was it? Manipulation and
And persuasion.
okay. I've got 3 on manipulation.
Oh my god. Ugh.
2
I'm
on
just imagining
persuasion.
eating a snail right now, and I'm not having any.
Are you going to fake eat it?
Yes, I'm gonna take it.
Okay. So
I like
one
It's
thing you
gonna be harder to fake eat though. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
gonna
one
be
thing
like-
you do realize after like the first spoonful or two is like when you put it back.
Oh, I'm not putting it back in the soup bowl.
Where are you
It's
gonna
be
put
like
it?
invisible floating display.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I'm just dumping it on the plate next to it.
Okay. All right. It's not a huge bowl, so it's like a side bowl, like side soup.
Sure.
So,
Yeah,
oh man, you made a very disgusting thing on your plate.
Hopefully these things are chemically compatible.
All right, one
Yeah,
success.
I mean, one success. Okay. So I mean, they seem somewhat skeptical, but accept your explanation readily enough.
And yeah, I eat
Uh,
that shit.
all right. You eat that shit?
I eat that shit.
Oh, it's not great.
God damn it.
Um,
Why?
it is. So it's very. I don't even know what snails taste like, so I'm not sure exactly how to describe it. I imagine
Chewy.
it's quite salty.
It's
It's
very salty, very
it's
chewy.
very gooey.
Yep.
There
And
are
like they
there are
left the
chewy
shell.
bits. Also, the noodle. What you originally thought were noodles. I mean they're nerve clusters, so they're like they are still moving.
Oh.
And they
Why?
are quite chewy as well.
Tingly. What with the electrons?
Yeah,
firing?
the soup, like the beehive cake was okay. The soup is not good.
Okay, hold on then. Okay, so you're not supposed to chew snails. You're supposed to fucking just swallow that shit.
Yeah, just slurp them.
Yep. So I I make the mistake of eating that shit wrong, and then like probably getting like a little gag on my face, like oh whoops, I forgot. And then I go right. I put the spoon down. I'm like, my apologies. This is how you're supposed to eat this, and I just slam it and deal with it.
All right. Uh, give me a let's see,
God, and they left the
stamina and resolve roll.
Ooh, a full-on 4 dice
shell. Ooh.
with
Man,
2
we gotta get better at
successes.
this mundane shit.
Nice. All right. So you don't enjoy it, but you are able to make it seem like you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Should you desire.
All right. And I say, yeah, that was definitely snails in soup.
The two courtiers next to you look on and says, "The soup was disappointing, but I suppose it suffices. You may remove the plates." And the old man looks visibly relieved as he moves up to take the dishes away. When he takes yours, Amadine, he kind of pauses for a second and like looks at it, where you're pretty sure his like thumb has gone into like the invisible soup sludge
Yeah.
mixture on the plate, and he just kind of like
Can I
pauses
like
for a second
try
before.
and like flutter a wink at him?
Okay, yeah, you can do that. He looks at you with confusion and a slight bit of fear. He probably has no idea what that means, but he just takes the plate away regardless.
Right. Perfect.
He's like, smile and
I'm
nod,
not-
smile and nod.
Yep, pretty much like, all right, I'm off the hook right now. I'm not gonna push it.
I do not care what my thumb is in.
Yep, exactly. So the first course is taken away.
Oh my god, are you... What did... First, did you just say? That took ages.
They weren't like super large helpets.
No, but I just mean like with for the amount of like effort it takes to eat this stuff, and that was only the first one, the first
Yeah,
course.
that is true. So the second course is
Fuck.
a stew,
No.
which
God damn it.
has it has this kind of like dark sort of like crust across the top.
Okay.
It looks kind of like bark, this sort of like dark brownish black, and there are like glowing rivulets sort of across it. It kind of like the surface kind of looks like a magma flow almost aesthetically.
Magma.
Okay.
And as their like portions are served out into the bowls, you can see the under part has this kind of like luminous greenish, like greenish gray color, like swirling but not mixing together.
Hmm.
Um, and there is also a wine and a cigar on the side for this one.
Shit.
Well, I smell the wine.
Uh, so the wine is. It smells. It smells like wine, but it also has this kind of like sharp, almost like cold smell to it.
Say
You know,
cold?
like if you like smell cold air,
Okay.
um, that sort of thing. Although there's no temperature change,
Okay.
or like almost like smelling like vinegar, where you feel like your like nostrils kind of burn a little bit.
Hmm.
And the cigar is it's seems fairly like seems to be like a normal cigar visually, although there is some like it's already lit, and the smoke coming off of the tip is like making sort of like vaguely humanoid face shapes comes off, just sort of like Amandine, do you have like that uh prime thing that lets you see through illusions?
Yeah, let me,
Got that up?
no, I should get that up. And also log into
Okay.
Roll20.
Oh, you're not.
Yeah, I had like the trifecta of seeing stuff going on.
Okay, you do have that up.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I thought so. With that, you can actually see um, there is some kind of like entity like bound within this cigar.
Oh, God.
It's sort of like a tiny little wisp of like spectral energy, kind of like curling around inside like a little piece of smoke that's trapped in a bottle.
Huh.
All right, so the dish is served. This is the dish of the woman who seems to be made out of like obsidian. Um, her skin is like uh, slightly translucent, and there are like sharp edges, like cracks along her joint. She steps up and serves you each the bowl with like this delicate glass flute of the wine, which the wine is
What's in the character sheet?
color wise. Um, it's transparent and this sort of like pinkish red.
Hmm.
Like rose red. Why?
Yeah. All my stuff in my character sheet's going down like a long column.
Uh, did you can you move the bottom arrow corner to make it wide?
Yes.
That fix it.
Not really. Nope.
I remember Mike had this problem.
What was it?
Your character sheet all messed up.
Yeah.
How did you fix that?
Uh, switch to Chrome
Hmm.
because I was on Firefox forever, and then it happened, and then I went over to Chrome, and then it was still like it was kind of like a 50-50. All I did was I just like made just made it bigger, just either full screen or detached the
Yep.
window and widened it, but it still would like break every now and then. So I don't know. I didn't fix it. It fixed.
Mm-hmm.
That problem, so I
Mm-hmm.
let you guys.
Well, I got a full screen in on Chrome, so and it's broken. So go figure. Anyways, what did I get this open for? Oh, spells I have up. Um, Pierce Deception, Supernal Vision, and Sacred Geometry. 1 year. Yep. Oh, and I cast it in the reach zone, so it has all the reaches.
Yep. Yeah. So I don't. You noticed the little wisp
Yep. Anyways,
inside the cigar. All right. Yeah. The second course is presented to you. Are you going to consume it?
yeah, I got kind of a problem with this one. Because it's a stew, right?
It is a stew and wine.
And wine and a cigar.
Mhm.
Is it all like on a bigger plate? With the
Um, yeah, it's served in this kind of like shallow soup bowl.
And I can't remember. Do I know what you're doing, Amadine?
I don't think so.
Okay, I can help then.
You probably suspect that he is up to something, but you're not exactly sure what.
right. And I cast a spell on you too, but you've just been eating it, so
Yeah.
you've got invisible stomach contents.
Yep.
Mm.
So the obsidian woman kind of after serving says, "I recommend that you drink the wine first."
Okay. Processing. I don't know how I'm going to do this. How big is the wine glass?
It's not incredibly large. It's one of those like very thin sort of. It's like a champagne flute.
Okay. So I can probably fit all the liquid in my mouth at once.
If you really like tossed it back, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's not how you're supposed to drink wine, but
She said drink it first.
yep. If you toss it back like a shot, you think you could fit it all in your mouth at
And then
once.
put it back in the glass invisible.
Yes.
Oh. All right. I'm trying to do that.
All right, give me a. Oh, let's see. God, what would be? Say
Like a
dexterity
Yep.
and expression.
Okay. Yeah.
Is my gnosis low?
Yep.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, because your soul is ripped in half. Right?
Ugh.
That's the thing.
I got one success.
Your maximum gnosis is 4 right now. One success. Okay, you do so. The wine has a strange sort of like almost tingly feeling on your mouth. And you spit it back into the glass fairly gracefully. Put the glass full of invisible wine back on the table.
Yep. That's not going
Um,
to cause any problems or anything.
You get kind of like a look from the guy who's sitting next to you as he kind of like swirls the wine around and like sips it.
Sam will make like a. Sam will try and look like a little sheepish, like, oh no, I did a faux pas. My bad. Oh no.
Yeah, it doesn't comment, but
I'm probably doing it anyway.
Gray, are you going? What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna eat like normal, but I'm
You're gonna
clicking
eat.
buttons in the spell helper to figure out if I can cast a super spell, like if I need to, like on a whim.
So you're gonna eat before drinking the wine?
Oh, did I say to drink first?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
recommendation.
All right. I mean, I drink like half of it first, and then I save
Okay.
it for the rest of the meal.
It is. I mean, Gray is a wine connoisseur, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, it's interesting. It feels it tastes almost like it's like like partially carbonated or something,
Okay.
because it like has that sort of like tingly sort of
It's sparkling
carbonation
wine.
feelings. Yeah. Although it's not, because it doesn't bubble or anything, and it's a little different.
Damn it.
Um,
Just give me something good.
it's quite sweet
All right.
for a wine.
It's sweet like revenge.
Sweet like revenge. Um, but you feel this sort of like pleasant tingling come across your like tongue and mouth as you continue to drink. So maybe you suspect maybe there's something else mixed in, or
Acid, but like
giving you some kind of like
drugs.
side effects. Yeah.
Is this meant to alter the senses, like earth wine?
The courtier beside you says, "Well, it's aether wine, made from aether fruit."
Okay. Any special
She
properties?
says that just like obvious. You should know what that means.
Right.
Right.
She probably had a totally different meaning of earth wine in her head. Be like, oh
Yeah.
no, this is from the elemental planet air. Yeah. Anyways.
Well, I wouldn't want to become not myself, so I don't need to sample anymore. It's good.
If you feel that the chef has proportioned your meal improperly, then
Oh,
by all means.
not at all. I just would hate to become inebriated for the rest of this meal.
That reflects poorly on their decisions to portion things out. Do you not agree?
No, it reflects poorly on my tolerance for alcoholic beverages.
You say so.
I take another sip and then start eating.
All right.
Uh,
So, eating the stew, there is like this sort of bark, like
You say
like
barf?
crust. Bark, like tree bark.
Okay, that's
like a
better.
pot pie.
Veined with like
Pot
black
bark.
and brown colors, floating on the top, as long as several beads of what's like they are. It looks like molten metal, floating around on top,
Okay.
and then the sort of like glowy, greenish gray in inside.
So the procedure here is to like break up the crust and get like spoonfuls going, and then
Okay.
like when the spoonful comes back out of my mouth, like invert this, like set the spoon down on the platter and invert it, and then like mull the soup over in my mouth a bit
All right.
before taking another one.
Yep. Okay. So go ahead and give me a let's see, composure and persuasion roll. Probably we'll say at -1.
Okay.
From the difficulty of doing this with soup, especially stew that's like chunky. And Gray, are you going to continue to just eat it normally?
Yep. And then so I still am bad at figuring out how this Gnosis affects my spells and stuff. If I'm trying to cast something high, like is it?
Yeah.
It's literally just subtract a dice.
Yep. It's just -2 dice. So if you're using the spell helper, what I would do is just set your Gnosis to 6, but just reduce your total dice pool by 2 after the fact.
After it's all done, then what about paradox?
Yeah. It does reduce your you get 2 paradox dice instead of 3.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
It would
Obviously,
put-
but then the spell helper doesn't let you cast things that are over your Gnosis. So.
That's why I'm having
Yep.
issues.
Yeah,
Right.
because you're broken.
Yeah, my character is broken in a way the spell helper doesn't know how to deal
Yeah.
with.
So calculate it with Gnosis 6, and then we'll, I
Yep.
don't know, we can help you figure it out after.
Yep.
Yeah. So every reach you have over, you get 2 paradox dice instead.
Oh. Okay.
I guess you'd also if you're casting a 5-dot spell.
Yeah, I
Broke
think
the game, guys. We broke the game.
I'm pretty sure I'm casting a 5-dot when and if.
Oh
It's,
no, it shouldn't matter.
I got forces spells now. I gotta look that up. Man.
it's time stop, just so you know.
Okay.
Like, I don't care who these people are. Time is time, and I am the master.
All right. Yeah.
Time is my.
Yeah. You're all in my world, because time exists here.
All right.
Oh
So
my god, I could cause an earthquake.
are you trying to cast this right now? Or are you
No.
planning?
I'm trying to just make sure that if I want to, I don't have to spend a half an hour figuring it out.
So you were eating this this stew, genuinely, not trying to fake it, right?
Right, yep.
Okay.
Here we go.
So it is better than you expected it to be.
All right.
Although in a very different way. It's like sweet and sour with a little bit of spicy in it. Instead of like savory, which most
Yeah.
stews usually are, but like the crust seems to be some kind of like chocolate. And then the broth itself is it's fairly sweet, but there's a little bit of like sourness and spiciness in there too.
Okay.
You do feel like the tingling on your mouth continue. Amadine, as you get a slightly different sensation. You do feel like the sweetness on your tongue when you kind of like put it in your mouth to
Yeah,
mine
'cause
it.
I can't like
Yeah,
totally avoid contact with,
a couple of the drips of liquid do fall out onto your tongue, and the sensation is a little bit different for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like acid. It's like burning pain.
Yep. Yeah,
Um,
good. And like, I didn't actually drink the wine. I just like.
No,
swished
you
it
didn't.
back. Good. Well, we're gonna do smaller spoonfuls from here on out. I don't know.
Just gonna tough it out.
Uh, I've got an idea. Spell helper. Well, I might be able to just wing this one. Let's see. Um. Buttons. Okay, so basically, all right. The plan is to make a little tiny. God, how many active spells do I have right now? Okay. 3. What's my active spell limit again? Is it like equal to Gnosis or?
Your active spells.
Yeah, what's the limit for that?
It equals your Gnosis. Yes.
Okay, we're good. All right. And gravity is like a 3-dot spell. Okay. The premise is, I guess, to make like a little force field around the inside of the mouth out of gravity.
Okay. So it like stays on the spoon
Yeah.
and you put it inside of the force.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Sure.
Yep.
Checks out.
Yep. This is like way finer manipulation than Sam is used to.
Yep. It's a different sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Normally, I'm trying to throw the room.
And you're like, I just want a little gravity singularity inside of my mouth. That's gotta feel really weird on your tongue.
And your teeth.
And your teeth, it's like they're being pulled inwards slightly.
Yeah. Yeah. Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Gravitix supremacy probably, and then all right. So Gnosis is 6 now, right? 6. Forces is 5. I probably can't get a tool without being seen much. And then the spell factors.
Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna click buttons for a bit here.
I would like you to give me a wits and composure roll.
I'd like you to stop fucking asking me to do those.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Well, good. Good thing I'm fucking awesome at rolling dice. I got 2 successes.
Okay, so as you're eating this this stew, you feel kind of like a little lightheaded and dizzy. And like a couple of bites, like you move your tongue like across the roof of your mouth, and it feels like rougher than it should feel. Something's weird. You're not sure what.
What is the after effect of the ingredients in this stew?
Oh, you like asking someone?
Yeah.
Who are you asking?
Whoever's around.
Okay. Well, so the courtiers kind of look at the cook and she says, "It is somewhat harsh on the digestive tract. The cigar will help."
Ah. Well, I down the rest of the wine, and then I light the cigar.
Down the rest of the wine? Okay. the weird feeling goes away a little bit when you down the rest of the wine.
Good. That's kind of what I was thinking.
And you start puffing the cigar.
Yep.
Okay. It's like smooth smoke. It doesn't make you cough or anything.
Sweet.
When you inhale.
I like it.
It almost feels refreshing.
Is it like cold?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I wish my smoke was cold.
3 successes on the spell. And it's a praxis.
Nice. Ooh, exceptional success.
Hooray!
Regain a point of willpower.
Yeah.
And
I need those.
mana if you like. Or you can change the
No, it already lasts for a year, so.
Yeah, you probably don't want that in there.
I mean, it's
You can turn it off.
yeah.
What that means is it lasts for however long I want it to last.
Yeah. Yep. We're turning this acid into just mouthfeel.
Yep.
Or, I don't know. Anyways.
All right, so you do that. That does help with
The burning.
the burning. Yep. So it enables you to get down more of or to fake the stew eating.
To roundaboutly transfer the soup to the plate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know what I'm gonna do about the cigar though. I gotta think about that.
as you're doing that, Amadine, the guy next to you says, "I have to say your strategy for sampling the food is quite unique. Are you some kind of food taster in your realm?"
They're talking to me?
No, he's
Talking to Amadine.
He's talking to me.
Because Amadine's being weird about how he
That's what I
the
thought.
soup up, then it's kind of like thoughtfully. It's just some very like careful, deliberate movements.
Yep.
Yeah, like if I say yes, it dodges the question, but then I'm gonna get more questions about what it tastes like.
Yep.
But if I say no, how do I explain what the hell I'm doing? Yeah. Here we go. No, I guess I'm just half remembering some rules of etiquette from my realm. I didn't want to offend anybody.
Okay.
That's
Yes, Amadine runs in higher circles than I.
You give me a manipulation, and I'll let you do socialize instead of subterfuge, given the context.
right. I guess I get 2 dice instead of 0. So that works.
Yep.
And yeah, I still don't know what you're doing, so I can't really help.
Yeah. See, this is like Honest Sam trying to lie his ass off.
Yep. Yeah. It's very out of character.
This is like, yeah, Sam trying to do something random.
Oh, I got a success. What the hell?
Man, you are getting lucky with these rolls.
We all are.
You're
Yeah.
like master of deception over here. All right, so he kind
Now
of
we
like
pointed out I'm going to fail the next one.
nods and seems to accept that. So they say, "Well, what do you think of the dish?" To both of you.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to let Gray go first.
What did I think? Like,
I mean, It was like I said, it was a surprisingly good
Yeah.
combination of like sweet, sour, and spicy.
All right. And then what was up with the cigar? It was like cool and refreshing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, as you finish the cigar, um, you heal 3 points of lethal damage,
Oh.
two of which uh, were damage that you sustained while eating the dish.
Ah.
So you heal 1 point. What's in composure roll was to see how well you noticed that you were one health box away from passing out from
Oh.
damage.
Okay, okay. Oh, now that I'm looking at my character, it's fucking super broken.
Really?
Yeah, like worse than it's ever been.
Well, I don't know what to
Chrome's
tell
got
you.
an update, I guess.
Yeah,
Mine's fine.
yeah, because like it's shit. It's splitting the the circular fill-in boxes into
So
two
like a row of 3 and a row of 2, yeah.
Yep, yep. Like
So like all the merits are in the same column as the skills going
Yeah.
all the way.
it's crazy.
What?
And that's how it used to be for me. It used to be one long
Closing
character
out of
sheet.
Roll 20 and coming back in. Like closing out of the game and opening it.
Mhm.
I'm loading back in. Okay, what were you saying about the paradox? So right now, I'm at one paradox with 2 out of 1 reaches, without messing with the Gnosis. So if I drop my Gnosis, then does that make each?
Are you using a tool?
I'm using all my stuff, and it's
You're using,
reach
using your
2 out of
dedicated
1.
tool?
Yep.
Okay, it would be a chance die instead of a single die.
Okay. And then I've got 7 dice pool, but you take 2 away.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I wanted to at any point cast stop time or whatever that is, pocket dimension, something,
The one.
that
Yeah, I
one.
know that you're talking.
It's a paradox die with 5 dice.
Blink of an eye. Is that
What's that?
temporal pocket?
Yep, temporal pocket. That's it. And that lasts for an hour at potency 5.
Yeah.
And I'm like kind of.
Oh, its primary spell factor is duration by default.
Oh, what the hell? I thought that it was on duration. Then yeah. I got that. I think. Standard, advanced, 1 hour. I can make it up to a year with 0 dice.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's primary spell factor duration.
And then I can't remember if we had this conversation, but can I cast that on Amadine? Not as a second person, like in the spell, but again as a second spell, and have him running his own.
Which spell is this?
To the subject, yeah, you can cast it on.
Okay. Temporal Pocket, the very last spell of time magic. It's pretty much just, here we go. You stop the world around you and do what you want, as long as it's not interact with it.
The gift of hours.
Yeah. The gift of a year to just sit and think.
You do age.
And then less. Veil moments.
Oh yeah. Although, what's the duration for Vela Moments? Is it a year?
I think I can push. Yeah, I made that a year on us last time.
Yep. So I mean, the spell would then
Dude,
the
what a
duration
good
would be up.
spell.
I
What's
don't know
that?
if you actually want to spend a year just sitting here. Though that
No.
sounds like madness inducing.
Well, I mean, we could walk around as long as we don't like do anything. We don't interact with anything.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the
It says
Yeah.
injure, consume, or
Move.
or move. Yeah. So like we couldn't open a door, but what if we could somehow teleport through the door? Does that?
Then that would be fine.
Yeah.
Well, depends on how we do it, I guess, because co-location is that not really targeting ourselves, is it?
Ooh. So that's for.
Oh, a break barrier. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like it's that spell he used to like connect two roads with a temporary road.
Okay.
Like
Because I
Space
guarantee you, I couldn't just temporal summon a doorway.
No, that would be targeting something else.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's my only way of just not dealing with obstacles.
Yeah.
All right, I'm grabbing a drink. 30 seconds.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about this cigar here. Because I don't know what heals you. I'm not that injured, anyways.
You also see the little thing inside of it. You see as Gray smokes his, the little wisp of smoke kind of like struggles around, bound within the confines as it is slowly siphoned away into his mouth, consumed.
What?
I see.
Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
You just ate a living creature.
What?
You just inhaled a living creature. Oh my god. I don't say that, but
How?
Don't worry about it.
yeah, Sam didn't mention it. Okay. Well, actually, give me a second here. I guess Sam will like raise the cigar up and like inspect it closer, like trying to get a better look at the critter. But
Okay.
like pretending to shoot, I don't know, like read
Yeah.
the band around the cigar.
Right. Do you want to use supernal vision or some
Oh,
other?
yes, that's a great idea. Let me pull that up. Okay.
I can't get back into the
Supernal
game.
World, that is target is most closely aligned.
What's it doing?
It's just on the loading screen. Like it just says roll 20, loading, and then the little hatching dragons or determining scale size. Their little flavor text.
Uh,
And that's it. It won't go past that.
it's very.
Oh well. This game you don't need. There's no map anyway. I only need my character sheet.
I'm having a problem with it all, so I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, no, it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah. So I guess the question is, to which supernal world is this wisp most closely aligned? It's like the question makes like any sense at all. The favorite black cord.
It's more closely aligned to the primal wilds.
All right, so Sam gets imagery of like some elementals duking it out in some forest somewhere.
Life and spirit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sam doesn't really know where that is, but
the concepts that it invokes.
Right. Is it like a powerful thing trapped in there, or
It
it's
is
like
not a supernal entity, and it does not seem to be very powerful.
Okay.
But it is most closely aligned to the wilds.
Okay. So it's kind of like a conjured creature.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you want to give me an intelligence and occult roll?
Sure do.
I feel like you could probably figure out what this is by
Right.
inspecting it.
I need to put some points into occult sometime
That would be easy.
because I got 1 dice for this.
Oh, you don't have any
No.
dots in occult?
No. Go fish.
All right. Yep. That's what you get.
Hmm.
Kernel vision.
Well. All right, we're just gonna go back to Plan A instead of trying to figure Plan B here. Plan A for this is when Gray was smoking this, like smoke came out of his mouth when he exhaled again.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I might need to cast another Forces spell, and I'm not sure which one this would be. Possibly Gravitic Supremacy again. So that when I put the cigar up to my mouth, I can like pull air through it into my mouth force field, and then like push it out into the air again.
Okay, yep.
God, this is so dumb. Yeah, just like a gravity field down the middle of the cigar, which is like drawing air through the front of it and out the back, and then yeah, and then I push that smoke back into the room.
All right.
Yeah. Let's do this thing. Six successes, I guess.
Damn. All right. So you do that.
I even get a puffing motion, so it's not a
Yep.
continuous
little puff.
hoover.
Nice. Exceptional success benefits. You receive those.
Mana, please.
And yeah, so a little more smoke is coming out of yours than Gray's.
Yeah.
Probably like maybe 50% more.
Yeah.
It's not like super noticeable.
Oh, right, because
there's
the
nothing.
smoke's not getting stuck to the inside of my lungs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can really do about it, and you do see the little like entity within the cigar just kind of like basically be sucked out and well, actually go out into
The room.
the room. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It does not seem to be a like visible thing, however.
So that's good.
You can see it with your
Yep.
you can't directly see it, but you can see kind of like the outline of it basically with your enhanced sight.
Yes.
The energy contained within it.
Mm-hmm.
It's tiny little wisp.
Live to die another day.
Yeah. So, your opinion of the meal?
Well, it's good. It's 2 soup dishes in a row. I was skeptical, but the stew was definitely a surprisingly